Have you ever looked at your life and thought, why do I keep ending up in the same place? For me, the answer wasn't a lack of motivation. It wasn't that I needed another planner, different morning routine. I was accepting things that no longer align with the woman that I wanted to become. Becoming her isn't just about starting new habits. It's about deciding what you're no longer willing to tolerate. I'm sharing 7 things I stopped settling for and how it changed my life. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Angel and this is a space where we're becoming the best version of ourselves through confidence, intentional living, fashion, wellness, and personal growth. If you watched my last video about raising your standards, think of this as being a part 2, making choices that better reflect the woman that you want to become. Let's get into it. I stopped breaking promises to myself. I would tell myself I want to wake up early, go to the gym, drink more water, read more, work on my goals. And then I wouldn't. Every time I broke a promise to myself, I trusted myself a little less. Confidence isn't built by saying you'll do something. It's built by following through. Now I try to keep the promises I make to myself, even if they're small, because every promise I keep reminds me that I can depend on myself. Those promising you something, then not keeping their promise to you. So how does that make you feel? A little disappointed. And if you think about breaking a promise to yourself, feel let down, different emotions that are not good for the process. We have to continue to keep those promises to ourselves. It just builds a trust relationship with you and you. I stopped waiting until I felt motivated. I used to believe that I needed to feel inspired before I could take action, but motivation literally comes and goes. Discipline is what stays. Learn that I don't have to feel like doing something in order to do it anyway, which means progress happens because of consistency, not because of perfect motivation. Because the truth is, when you wake up every single day, you are not gonna feel motivated to do whatever it is that you set your mind to. I work out more than I feel motivated. If I only worked out when I feel motivated, I would probably never work out. Don't tell nobody, but that's what it is. I don't feel motivated all the time. And I feel like the people that actually go to the gym, they're not motivated all the time either. There are days where you're having bad days, having sad days, you're going through some things, you just don't feel like doing it, days that you're busy, days that you're tired. I love to talk about, I love my fashion. I stopped dressing like I didn't matter. Clothes are more than just fabric. It's communication. The way you dress can influence how you carry yourself. This is so important to me. This is about asking yourself, does the way I'm presenting myself reflect the woman that I'm becoming? Some days that means wearing a blazer. Other days it's a simple outfit that fits well and makes you feel more put together. When I dress intentionally, I naturally show up different, more confident, more present, and more like myself. I stopped speaking to myself so negatively. We pay attention to how other people speak to us. How often do we pay attention to how we speak to ourselves? I was criticizing myself way more than I was encouraging myself. And that had to change immediately. When I catch myself speaking to myself in a negative way, I pause. I replace criticism with honesty and compassion. The relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for how other relationships will be in your life. I stopped accepting environments that drain me. Our environment shapes our mindset more than we realize. A cluttered room, a consistent, messy workspace, too much noise, all these things that affect your energy. Now, one of the standards is creating space that feels peaceful. Not perfect, just intentional. I stopped comparing my timeline. For a long time, I thought I was behind. Comparison made me overlook my own progress. Everyone's journey is different, and that's so important to remember. And now I rather focus on becoming a better version of myself and who I was yesterday. Stop believing that small changes don't matter. This might be the biggest lesson I've learned, actually. Transformation rarely happens all at once. It happens in the little things. Making your bed, going to the gym, reading, keeping promises to yourself. None of these things seem life-changing in the moment, but over time, they completely change who you become. If there's anything I hope you take away from today's video, every standard you raise is a vote for the woman you're becoming. You don't have to change your entire life today. You don't have to have everything figured out. Just choose one thing you're no longer willing to settle for. Then build from there, because becoming her about making one intentional decision after another. What's one thing you're ready to stop accepting? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And join me every week as we continue becoming more confident, intentional, and stylish versions of ourselves. I'll see you in the next video.